right, y'all listen. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt myself. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you through No Frills, the voice commentary from a singer. This is The Voice. Yeah, we watching The Voice. They had me a little confused tonight because they did the blinds. This is the end of the blinds, and then they went right into the battle round. So I was like, what's going on? It's something new, I guess. They just try to condense everything, you know, really good, because usually they'll have like the end of The Voice and then they have a day of recaps, and then next week they'll start. But anyway, let me tell you what happened on the show. Let me tell ya! We started out with Nathan Hermida. He was 17. He did Sure Thing by Miguel, and he picked up the guitar and started out very softly. Adam chimed in for him before he even got out a few lines of verse. Christina was not far behind him. He had a great pop vocal production that sat right in the pocket. No fireworks, but he set a nice mood and kept it throughout. Both stood for him. Adam said it was the voice of a seasoned professional. Blake called him so good. Xtina asked him why he has such a sexy voice and said his rhythm is seductive. And Pharrell asked him to do a few more bars of the song because he says, I didn't get to see it, you know, because he didn't turn around. So he said he launched right into it. I don't know if they cut that in. It looked like they might have cut it in, but it looked like he just went boom and just went right into it. Really nice, very professional. And Nathan chose Adam, finishing out his team. Next we had Pfau. He was 26. He did Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Okay, whatever. He played the guitar and had a pretty good mellow sound going in. Blake chimed in for him. I was liking his low notes in the beginning, kind of husky. Pharrell also chimed in for him as he hit the ending sequence. He gave Adam a demo CD he had for him like 10 years ago. He said he was too nervous to give it to him, while Blake said he's waited 8 seasons for someone like him, and Paul chose Pharrell as his coach. Maybe Blake waited too long. Gaia Goulding was up next. She was 26. She did Red by Taylor Swift. And I was listening to this twangy music come in with her R&B pop sound superimposed over it. And she was working the audience. And I'm like so torn because I liked what she was doing. Even though her sound was just a little thin, the coaches were taking their time and no one turned for her. And I was like, why not? But then I was like, I don't know if I would have. I was so confused. Pharrell said she had a nice tone, but she needed to show more range. Blake said he thought she was really young because she had this high little vocal thing going on. Oh, and if you think I'm really young or not, please know with the commentary. Let me know that you're enjoying it so far. Also, let other people know that we are over here watching and discussing The Voice. I thank you guys so much for your thumbs. Now on with the commentary. Vance Smith was up next. He was 22. He did Reach Out, I'll Be There by the Four Tops, and he definitely started this out right, piquing the interest of the coaches. You know I like people to start out right. Yeah, whatever. I liked his solid tone, strong stance. Christina and Pharrell chimed in for him on the last. I mean, they made him sweat. It was on the very last note they finally chimed in for him. Christina said his falsetto was great and she felt he was having a good time. Pharrell said there were pitchy parts, but there was intention in the way he sang. And Vance chose Christina as his coach, completing her team. Next up, we had Caporale. She was 26. She did Impossible by Christina Aguilera. Now, what you doing, girl? She started and Christina threw up her hands, right? Blake and Pharrell both chimed in for her, and Christina had no spots left on her team, so she just punching her button and she can't turn around. This girl was killing it with the dynamic. She had a great silky tone, didn't come off screechy or nasal while she was doing all the melisma and stuff. Very well placed. I was really enjoying it. She was a little diva going on. Christina explained that her team is full but said she loved it. Blake said she has a 700-pound voice coming out of an 80-pound body. Pharrell said she was graciously directing the notes. And Caitlin chose Pharrell as her coach. Then Christina had her sit in her red chair and sang Impossible with her. And Caitlin sounded even better, like just sitting there singing, you know, than she did in the audition. I think she had relaxed a little more. She just... all the nerves and stuff were gone, so she could just go ahead and enjoy herself. Next up, Athena, Jennifer Chang, and Ashley Prince all got FaceTime but didn't get Blake to turn. He was the only one who had a space left on his team. Then Hannah Kirby came up. She did The Letter by Joe Cocker, and she had such a serious, focused vocal production and was singing her heart out. I liked how she was using her whole body in her performance, and you know, when she did she was just doing the moves and stuff, and all the other coaches were hitting their buttons, banging on him and looking at Blake. When Blake finally chimed chimed in, and Hannah pulled out a serious shred on the end of her song. She was like, ah! I was like, oh girl. Blake stood for her. Pharrell called her a siren. Blake talked about the absolute raw power of her voice. And all the teams are full. Then we went right into the battle rounds. No commercial, but I'm gonna take a break. At the top of the show, they introduced the new advisors for each team. Meghan Trainor is on Blake Shelton, Ellie Goulding, TeamAdam, Nick Jonas, Team Christina, and Lionel Richie for TeamPharrell. And the first battle tonight was TeamPharrell with Ashley Morgan versus Mia Z. They did Put the Gun Down by ZC Ward. And Pharrell was trying to get each girl to steal a little from the other in first rehearsal. Ashley being a very technical singer, while Mia is more personable, and he was trying to get them to kind of come up on each other's level. In the final rehearsal, they were really battling and had the coaches on their feet when they finished. In the performance, both girls had a sexy sound going in their lower registers and were giving each other attitude, strutting the stage. They were really well matched, and neither was making any mistakes. Then Mia did her whistle tone. It was really nice and light. It wasn't forced or anything. Just went all on up in there, and she stole it from me. I was like, okay, that's it. That's it. But Ashley was great too, and I was like, oh my God. Blake and Pharrell stood for them. Adam said he was speechless and said it had a lot of feeling. Blake asked about her dog whistle, talking about me. He said, what about this dog whistle thing? And said Ashley reminds him of Jessie J. I caught that too. Christina favored Ashley after saying she didn't have one vocal gaffe. And Pharrell chose Mia Z. He said because of her whistle tone and because he thinks she's deeper than that. And Adam chimed in right away to steal Ashley, and then so did Blake and Christina. 3 steals going on! And Ashley got to choose once again, and she chose Team Christina because she said she grew up listening to her. Next up, TeamAdam had James McNeese versus Tonya Boyd Cannon. They did PYT by Michael Jackson. And in the first rehearsal, Adam was trying to get them to collaborate and work together. In the final rehearsal, Adam told Tonya she was over-singing and complimented James's percussive style. Ellie Goulding told James to set his runs and make them clean, and then Adam jumped on the drums for them to do another song rehearsal. They had a nice chemistry going on the main stage and were matching each other in volume and style in the beginning. James pulled out some good falsetto notes, and Tanya was holding back quite a bit. I was waiting for her to pull out the big notes, and she really didn't jump on it till like the very last note she gave us. You know, really nice one. And James went into his falsetto, so you know, they like battling back and forth with their little signature things. So Blake said Tonya's voice was so big it was unbelievable, and said James stepped up to the plate. Christina said they brought the energy and a lot of fun, but favored Tonya. Pharrell pointed out that James had pitch issues and seemed to favor Tonya also. And then Adam chose Tonya, and no one stole James. And I really thought that, I was like, wait, somebody gonna steal it. But okay. Team Blake was up next with Brian Johnson versus Joshua Davis. They did Knock It on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan, and Meghan Trainor said they gave her chills in the first rehearsal, and she started crying during the final rehearsal. And they were having just a little problem with their harmonies, and she helped them work that out. And these guys came to the stage to chase some hearts, baby, with this performance, and both had such good vocal production. They were very honest in their thing. Each had their own nice sweet sound and nice bigger notes and full tones, and just so honest and sweet and engaging, and it was a very good match. Only it was too short for me. I was like, it just looked like they cut it short or something. Like at the end, I was like, what, we ran out of time or something? I'm not sure who I would choose though in this battle. Christina told Joshua he had a beautiful voice and said Brian has that and a lot of personality too. Pharrell agreed with Christina, while Adam said one will definitely be stolen. And Blake chose Brian. He said because he's incredible, and Adam chimed in immediately to steal Joshua right away. It was trying to usher him off the stage before anybody else could push their button. And that's it. That's it. That's all. It's over. Thank you guys so much for watching the commentary. Make sure to type in stick around if you stuck around to the end down in the comments box. Let me know what you thought about the battles. Who are your favorite contestants so far? This is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc.com. I am out. Peace.